All right, it's Tuesday, which means it's time for the Michael Jordan record collection video. But guess what? This is not the only video you're going to get today. So make sure that you're subscribed to the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon for notifications because today's a 2-for-1. You're getting 2 videos this Tuesday. You're getting 2 videos on Thursday. You're going to get like 8 or 9 videos just this week. Nobody else does what I'm doing as far as consistency in the hobby. But tonight, we're talking about your Michael Jordan record collections. These are the Michael Jordan cards under $2,000 that sold on Sunday, October 12th, and broke all-time records. We're only looking at 5 cards today, and it's not because I couldn't have found 25. It's because I've got a hell of a lot of stuff going on, so I want to make sure we keep this thing brief. We've got 5 to look at, but it's really more than 5. You'll understand when you watch the video. Hope you guys enjoy these record collection videos. Let me know if you broke some all-time records on Sunday night on Fanatics Weekly like I did. The good news is all of mine were more than $2,000, so you're not going to see them in this video. You got to watch the video from last night where I talk about all of the Michael Jordan cards, well, really all the cards that sold in the top 48. You get those videos every single Monday. Enjoy this record collection video. Hope you're having a great week, guys. Hopefully this helps your Tuesday night get a little bit better.
Ship My Cards is your U.S. shipping address and secure storage facility. Every package is processed, photographed, and uploaded directly to your personal inventory. We securely store your collectibles until you're ready to ship them home or send them off to a buyer. With your membership, you save on postage and taxes, plus unlock access to exclusive collector services. Ship My Cards, your complete collector solution.
All right, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. We're going to whip through 5 cards, but really it's 5 with an asterisk because one of these really tells a story. Somebody went like crazy last night buying a bunch of different copies of the same parallel, not just on Fanatics, but all over the place. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the first card we're going to start with is the 1995 Upper Deck Ballpark Gold. And I'll be honest with you, I did not have this card on my bingo card. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Honestly, the borders, to me, it looks to be unlicensed, so let's start there. But it's Upper Deck, so it's like, why, if it's Upper Deck, why is he wearing this black and red, at the park uniform with no logos on it? I'm not crazy here. This looks like an unlicensed card to me. Upper Deck Ballpark, never heard of it. It's card number BP2. It looks like a one of those Tops Embossed, a card from the Tops Embossed company, but this is apparently some type of gold parallel. And in a gold, in a PSA 10, I think it's a Pop 2. Am I crazy here? No, it's a Pop 2. Look at the difference. It's been graded 35 times by PSA. It's a 5% gem rate, so that's tough. But look at the difference between a 10 and a 9 now. So you're looking at about a 20 to 1, 25 to 1, something like that ratio from a PSA 9 to a PSA 10. And rightfully so. There's only 2 of these out there. It sold last night for $1,770. This is by far the highest price paid for any. Apparently, there's a BP1 version, which is also not licensed. That's Carolina Jordan, and there's some other copies. BP4 is in here, also not licensed. Excuse me. God, I hope that was not on the camera. That was a huge sneeze. Man, that hurt my back. I sneezed so hard. So there's a bunch of different variations of this card. The BP2 is a Pop 2. Sold last night for $1,770 for what it's worth. So there you go, Garrett. There's the new number, guys. If you're looking to pick one up, maybe it's time to pick up a 9 since it's 20 to 1 ratio. Card number 2 on our list is a channel favorite, right? This is the 1997 Hoops Frequent Flyers. It looks like a little Michael Jordan Frequent Flyers Club card, except it's the upgrade. That's why you see upgrade stamped diagonally across the front of it. This card has no corners, so they always grade really well. You'll see this one got a 9.5, a 10 for centering. This BGS 9 copy last night sold again for $1,770. It's a Pop 44 in a BGS 9. The highest price ever paid before this was way back in 2021 in a private sale when it sold for $1,700. So last night's sale on Fanatics Weekly number 195 just barely edged out the prior all-time high. But $1,770 is the new number for our Frequent Flyers upgrade from 1997 Hoops. This is the card that tells a little bit of a story, and bear with me, I'm not familiar with this card. I do not collect these 1998 Upper Deck cards. There is a million, zillion, billion, trillion printed, and a lot of them are serial numbered. Now look, when you get down to a serial number like this, this is the Quantum Silver Parallel from the Upper Deck MJ23 subset, okay? So you're gonna see these are serial numbered to 23. It's up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's in red foil. It's beautiful, and it's 1 out of 23. This card sold last night on Fanatics. Card number M3 in a PSA 8, the card sold for $1,650. Again, remember, there's 23 of these graded. This is card serial number 1 out of 23, which always brings a premium. And this is the highest grade. The gem rate is 0. The mint rate is 0. So you're looking at a card because of the way it's die cut, because it's got foil all along the left edge. And look at the die cut nature of the card. There's just too many places where things can go wrong. And this card has only been graded a few times. There are 2 PSA 8s and no PSA 9s, no PSA 10s. And that's how you get a $1,650 sale. Now, here's the cool story about this card. And again, I'm just learning this. I'm pulling this up. I'm learning just like you because I don't collect the thing. This is the M3 last night. Well, guess what? Last night on Fanatics Weekly, the M15, same card, same parallel, same serial number to 23, also broke an all-time record when it sold for $1,230. But that's not it. Guess what? On eBay, the M27 card in a quantum silver PSA 8 also broke the all-time record, but that's not it. Also on Fanatics Weekly, Sunday night, October 12th, Jordan finishing in traffic with Reggie and the Davis boys and Rick Smith's bald-ass head in the background. The M18, also in a PSA 7, broke an all-time record. Guys, you get a theme here? How about this? Also on eBay, last night, this card, the MJ23 Quantum Silver M15 BGS 8.5 broke an all-time record. So somebody went on a spending spree who's trying to put this set together last night, and that allows me to say what I always love to say on this channel, which is, you guys should know by now, set collecting is alive and well. Set collecting is a great opportunity to buy and sell cards for big, big profits because nobody, and trust me, I have got both hands in the air. Nobody is more irrational than a set collector who is on a mission to complete a set, as you can see from the October 12th sales of the Quantum Silver. The next card, you guys, this is just adorable. I'm sorry. This is just adorable. It's a teeny tiny little Skybox Canadian mini. It's card number 7. It's a PSA 10 and it looks like a real card, but this is like a micro card. Like that's not a big slab with a whole bunch of like opaque area around it. That's a normal size slab. These cards are adorable. They're precious. It's card number 7. It sold last night for not only an all-time high, but an ass-kicking, not even close all-time high. You'll see PSA used to label these Canadian Mini, and this one's been banging around in that case. This is probably not a good one to use as an example, but that thing's been flying all over the place. That thing's not a 10 anymore. PSA snatched that thing back. But they didn't put Canadian Mini on this one. Maybe that had something to do with why it didn't sell for $100,000. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, PSA 10, 1991 Skybox Mini, and this one seems to be safely in the slab right there. It is a pop what? Been graded 94 times, pop 4. That's a 4% gem rate. 1590 is the new record. 898 was the old record. That's not even close, and that was 2021. So we're kicking 2021's ass with the Skybox Canadian Mini. It's going to cost you about $1,500, $1,600. And then the last card we'll look at is the 1993 Stadium Club. You guys know this card. Obviously, it's the Frequent Flyers, card number 181. It's not an insert. It's a subset card, but people call it the Frequent Flyers. That's fine. It's the second series. This is the members only. You'll see up here in the net, you'll see the gold foil stamp that says members only. That's how you can identify it, and you could also look at the PSA label. Guys, this is a PSA old label, so this does not have that new label premium on it, but this one kicked some serious butt last night. This card outsold the last sale by about 90 bucks, so $1,350 was the all-time high. That was in this year. October 12th, last Sunday night, it sold for $1,440. This isn't the rarest card in the world. Maybe it is. Popped 16 in PSA 10, 13% gem rate. I like that pickup right there. That doesn't seem, I know it's an all-time record, but that doesn't seem like very much money for a pretty cool card with a pretty low pop rate, pretty tough to find. There hasn't even really been that many of these things graded, to be quite honest with you. Who knows how many of these are sitting out in sets. Remember, this 93 Stadium Club, all these members only cards, they came in box sets. These were not pulled out of packs. It's not like, oh, I pulled a members only. It doesn't work that way. You got these in the mail and they came in box sets. And of course, you could buy them on the secondary market. I've done it. Many have done it in the past. But those boxes, the cards, at least in my experience, they're banging around inside. And so the idea that you're going to buy, 5 of them and get a gem 10, it's just not going to work, right? These things were loose in the box and they're all over the place. The corners are getting smashed up. So I think that's part of the reason why these things are so low pop in PSA 10. And maybe the reason not many have been graded is because people look at them, they see white everywhere, and they're like, well, I'm not sending this in. It's going to get an 8. And so that's what you're looking at for the PSA 10 is now 1440. But I want to look up what a PSA 8's worth just so you guys can have a ratio. $40, right? You can pick up PSA 8 for $40. What about a 9? Pick it up for $179. That's a big number. That's by far the all-time record price. But look, one of these recently sold for $97. So you're looking at a 14-to-1 ratio on that as well. And so that begs the question, man, do we need to be looking more at 9s and 8s? Do we need to be thinking longer term as the PSA 10 premium runs and grows and leaves PSA 9s and 8s in the dust? Does it make sense to go spend $40, $80, $100, $125, pick up PSA 9, Stadium Club number 181, members only? I don't know. You guys tell me. But that's your 5 cards, 5 new Jordan records. Again, I try to keep these videos brief. There's a little 10-minute video for you. You didn't think I could do it, but I did it. Now's a good time to remind you. These cards did all-time records. These aren't big whale cards. These cards did all-time records on Fanatics. If you're thinking about selling or submitting cards, sending a big box of cards, I've got 500 Michael Jordan slabbed cards over here. I don't have the time to go list all these things and take pictures and sell them on eBay and then ship them and make cardboard sandwiches and label them and this. I'm not doing it. I'm going to send them to Fanatics. I'm going to let Fanatics do the work. And then I'm going to watch the money show up in my account. And then I'm going to go use that money to go buy cards that I really, really want. I've got a bunch of swing and miss PSA cards over here. I know you guys, if you're watching this channel, I know you've got a big stack of PSA swing and miss cards. What is a swing and miss card? It's a card that has to get a 10 or it has to get a 9 and it comes back a 6, 7, or an 8. If you've got those cards, then ship them all to Fanatics. Let those guys do all the work. Stop hyper-focusing on what the card sells for. It's really not trying to squeeze all the juice out of the berry. It's not worth your time. Your time is valuable. The older you get, if you're old as dirt like me, you start to realize time is just as valuable, if not significantly more valuable than money. I don't have 20 hours to spend listing on, maybe more than that, 50 hours, I don't know, listing 500 Michael Jordan slab PSA cards that are worth anywhere from $12 to $148 on eBay. I'm just not doing it. And I'm not shipping all that stuff for damn sure. So I'm going to put it in a box. I'm going to put the Cajun promo code in there, all capital letters. I'm going to ship the box to Fanatics and say, do your worst, right? You can even space them out. You can even put them in this auction, space them out, 20 in each auction for the next 10 auctions. You can do whatever you want, right? And it doesn't have to be graded cards. And it doesn't have to be Jordan cards. And it doesn't even have to be cards. Fanatics sells damn near anything on these weekly auctions, and they do really, really well, as long as it's not crazy obscure stuff. I would not recommend sending, a Bryant Reeves, PM, well, maybe a PMG would work, like a Bryant Reeves members only, PSA, those are the kind of things, those might get overlooked in Fanatics. Those would get overlooked on eBay. Yeah, like even on an auction, if you've got like a really rare Pop 3 card, maybe a set collector's looking for, that's the stuff you just kind of sell privately. Just reach out to your connections and say, hey, look, I'm trying to move this card, try to sell it privately. No auction house, no auction platform is safe for cards like that, but Jordan, Curry, Steph, Tom Brady, Ronaldo, Messi, Lamine Yamal, Haaland, baseball players, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani. Dude, if you've got big names like that, ship your stuff to Fanatics. Use the promo code Cajun. Support the Cajun Cardboard channel. I'll keep bringing you guys the best content in the business. Thank you guys for watching this video on Tuesday. Remember, you're getting 7, 8, 9, 10 videos this week. I don't know. I got a lot going on. Some really cool stuff coming up in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.